really looked like he was in a position where he was nowhere near, I'll be honest. Very warm welcome back to our viewers who have just joined us. I think there was a slight break in the connection there, but I am back. The stream is back. We are live once again. We find us. That was a that doesn't even qualify for my. I've got a little diagram wherever whatever beta hits, I press it. Is it one low? Is it one high? Is it 5 low? 5 triple? 20. That was in the single 12. It doesn't even qualify. 13 scored.
33.
A rare visit of 33, not something you see every day. Ali needs a treble here.
45.
Can't seem to find one. 290, not too much in it. We should see use of the 19s at some point here. Or the 18s. Yeah, the 18s, not the 19s. We'll quick run. There you go, exactly proving why I was wrong with the 19s. 18s, not 19s. 18s has now left him with the big fish.
60.
And I absolutely guarantee you, this is a fact. If he gets 2 treble 20s here, he'll go for the bullseye. If he gets 1 treble 20 here, he may go for the bullseye. I guess not to be in this leg. There's always next leg.
45.
Well, he could have done a bit better here because Hallie's not out of this leg by any stretch of the imagination. Treble 20 here will be very, very useful.
100.
And it's exactly what he gets. And I think a few legs ago, no, a few legs ago, it was 120 versus 130. 125, use the bullseye. Well, that's a good start. Treble 20 here. That's in. Double top for Vita. Oh.
86.
Oh.
Just swayed into those ones. Would have been the highest checkout of the Premier League. Matt Alex at the moment, 119. Vitor's highest checkout. Apparently 100. That would have toppled that by 25 points. Very, very valiant effort, though. Well done, Vito. Give it a try. Right, so he means business now. He's gone the 18s route. He likes the 18s. Got 2 darts at it. And that is a perler of a marker, from my perspective, anyway. Ugh.
21.
Was it too good? Was it too good? Choices here for Hallie? Treble 18, perhaps? Well, I can assure you that's what he was going for. 20, 74. He's gone the old 14s routes.
49.
No, he hadn't. He'd gone. That was the right route. Treble 11 for double 12. Something you don't see every day. Confused me ever so slightly. But yeah, he did miss his double 12. So then, Vitor. Well, doesn't want to go into those 14s. Doesn't want the Menster. Ah, that's squeezed right into the corner. That's a beautifully thrown dart. And against all odds, I didn't think I'd be saying this, Vitor finds himself throwing for the match. Not all over yet. And he's proven over the last 7 weeks, or 7 game weeks, shall I say, because it hasn't been 7 weeks, that he has got what it takes to scramble over that line. And he breaks here, and he becomes favourite. Vitor wins here, the game is over. Vitor only lost 1 game over the last 7 attempts.
92.
Nice background music there.
Thank you.
Hallie. I thought Hallie was waiting for the music to stop. I was just checking the score there from Vitor. That was unfortunate. Still a very good visit. Still a good visit. It was an unfortunate bounce out. For those of you who are interested in bounce outs, I seem to remember Niels Jørgen Hansen was playing against Thompson. Can't remember his first name. Faroese, the fella. And he had some bounce outs, let me tell you.
77.
So that's treble 19. Vitor in the driving seat here, ramped up the heat. The grenade has exploded, so to speak. The grenade being his nickname. Checking what's going on. Don't be disappointed if he doesn't get a treble from here. Thrown there, another perhaps.
100.
One of each. I've enjoyed this this power scoring counting, so I'm going to continue it for Matty. There is a way of being able to do both players. I think I need a second personnel, because I can barely multitask. Well, the majority of his darts at treble 20 have hit the single 20 low, right where he's throwing them now.
65.
And he's used that treble, the outer ball, very well. It leaves him on a finish. Leaves him on the 167. Why has he left it?
59.
So go for it. 20s, 19s, red bit. Very, very simple. Oh, if he gone for that treble 90 and he hit it, he would have gone for the ball there, leaving with tops. But anyway,
47.
he's left himself on Shanghai. Shanghai has been left once or twice in this match as well. Halley not finished yet. Halley would like another. That's
140.
a brilliant pressure visit. Really good. I'd rather be on 102 than 120, that's for sure. Shows Vita that Halley's not out of this yet. Needs a treble. Not that one. Can't do 105 in 2 darts. So Halley's going to be back to save the match, to take us into the 11th and deciding leg. What a game we've had.
100.
Oh my, look at that. He's used the outer bull again to perfection, and he's now walking himself 3 match darts if Halley can't take out this 82 in 2 darts. Treble 14 or bull. Treble 14 leaves him with double top. Oh, he's not had a double for ages, I can't seem to remember. And that little wayward. Really good setup, really valiant attempt. This is why I love Icelandic darts. Will Vitor hit the Icelandic double, which is double 10. Double 5 now, not an easy switch. There is pressure on. That treble 14 may have saved Halley.
Game shot. And the match.
Brilliant match. I really enjoyed that one. He came out of the traps really fast. Vitor was getting pounded, battered and bruised all over. But it was Vitor at the end proved why he is top of the table. Found the form of his life. He carries on like that where he left off. He's a real contender for this. Let's give him statistics. He's at 34, which is high. 39, 20 is low. High and low, I mean north and south. 28 in Elite. 14 of his darts swayed over to the ones, including 5 in the treble. And 17 of his darts swayed over to the left, including 4 in the treble. Really, really enjoyed that one. That was good fun. Hope you did as well. Statistics have been made available. These are all on Dart Connect TV. Remember, Vita was 3-0 down. 1-0 Halley, 2-0 Halley, 3-0 Halley, 3-1 Halley, 4-1 Halley. It was 4-1. He never got pulled up. 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, 6-5. Remarkable stuff. That one will go down in LDI history, that's for sure. Congratulations to both for putting on such a brilliant display, must be said. 194 darts thrown, Halley 190. And the average is 70.8 Vitor, 71.3 Halley. Amazing that. That's quite remarkable. So Halley actually out-averaged Vitor. Couldn't quite get over the line. Started out really well, but it was Vitor Charua who will take his place in the final. I will do one more match of treble 20 scoring aiming, if that makes any sense. Power scoring on treble 20. That's going to be Matty, who's now practicing against Alex Peterson. Commentary will resume very, very shortly. I really hope you enjoyed that first game. I did, and I look forward to a little bit more to come.
Okay, 6 stars and then Matti goes for the bull. Go for the bull. Outside, Matti starts the match. Go on. $140. $41. $59.
Welcome back, welcome back.
$83.
Well, Matty has started well, hasn't he? The second semi-final. Should actually say semi-final 2 on the screen, but I can't bother to get up. I'm significantly far from my laptop.
Yay.
And Matty has had a brilliant start with a 140, and then in the treble again.
97.
We are coming to you live from Smariland, Icelandic shopping centre, the biggest one in the country, in fact.
27.
This is young Alex Manny Peterson, who's done very, very well indeed to come third.
81.
We actually saw a very young darts player, didn't we, last night in Leighton Bennett. He was on the big stage, only 14 years old, and only just 14. He played Scott Mitchell. He even got a set of Scott Mitchell.
89.
Which we see Alex. Some big things in the darting world very soon.
41.
Time on his hand as Alex. I'm sure we'll be seeing him go to Q School at some point. Matty on 128. This is some quality. Going to start on the 18s. Well, even better. Treble 18, why not? Staying there for double 10.
76.
A brilliant idea. Brilliant idea, in my opinion.
22.
Alex could have done without those big ones. So he's got choices. A big 20 possibly. No, 12 leads tops.
Game shot Matti.
And tops it is. Matty had some beautiful form during our Pro Tour events, Lengjudeildin. He barely lost.
85.
He joked with me, he said, oh, the opponents are too easy. I wouldn't say he's gone off the boil since then, but Vitor's had peaks.
30.
Others have had peaks. Obviously, Alex Manny Peterson, very talented player. So we've got some decent players in this circuit.
81.
To come third in the league phase, that takes some doing, let me tell you. Higher than the likes of Thorgeir Gudmundsson, Peter Gudmundsson.
100.
Yeah, I'm still catching my breath after that last match. Wasn't that a treat? That was a Live Darts Iceland classic for sure. 4-1 down was Vitor, and he proved why he should never give up.
49.
A couple of big triple fives there, wasn't what he wanted. Alex favourite for this leg, especially now. Oh, Matty.
140.
Really well done there. I think that's his second ton 40. His first 3 darts of the match to 140. He's still Alex's favourite.
99.
78 left. Well, picture of concentration is Matty. A lot of background noise. You wouldn't have known just by looking at it.
34.
And those. Actually, $4. You wouldn't mind me saying. $1 at tops here for Alex.
38.
More darts here, maybe even 6, you never know. Won't be looking to use 6, they'll be looking to use 1 or 2. That was near the treble, but still quite a way. Double 10, last darts, pressure.
30.
This is not easy now for Alex. Switch up to the 5s. That being said, 105, reasonably big ask. Treble first dart would help things a lot. 86. Well, yes. 32.
89.
And he can't find it either. A little way off. So double 5 here. Wow.
8.
Wow, it's not what he wanted either. If he is back, he's left on the madhouse. So Matty is now favourite for this leg. I mean, really, quite a way back. Double 4.
Game shot.
Yeah, won't be best pleased about how that leg was won. And Alex Peterson won't be best pleased about how that leg panned out. Dad Peter Goodmanson there in the background supporting him. The father. Plays darts himself. He's a left-hander. He's one of the LDI veterans.
60. 60.
He's still throwing straight, not letting the last leg get to him. Also, he would have probably learned something from Vita's game as well, in as much as you can go 4-1 down, you can go 4-0 down, you can go 5-0 down. It's not ideal.
30.
But you can.
100. 60. 123.
Two lovely darts there, lovely trebles from Alex Peterson. He's looking to be first to a finish first. First to a finish first? Did I say that twice? First to a finish. One treble here. Would be useful. Could use that, guys.
100.
Yes, he does that perfectly. 118. And no, that's not directory inquiries. So he has his options. If you're watching on Facebook, drop a comment in the message if you like in the comments.
100.
I'll have a look at some after the conclusion of this match. 118 then. Needs to hit one treble. Oh, that's unlucky.
58.
Trying to force that in. Matty needs two trebles, so it is a big ask, but it is also possible. Treble 20, treble 17. Not going to be done now. So Alex.
91.
Beautiful last dart, by the way. Young Alex should see himself two darts at tops. Exactly. That has to move over. Bit of a blocker. Wow, that is unfortunate. That isn't ideal at all.
42.
And that last dart's not really what he wanted either. Anyway, Matty has to move over as well. He does look like a bit of a nicer line.
Good shot, Matti.
And indeed it was. Lovely dart there. That's a lovely dart there. One between the two.
140.
Technically, it was between the two. Significantly north as well. It's not a bad response from Alex himself. Well, I don't know if you can see the treble. Switching's probably a good idea. Yeah.
99.
Makes sense. Well, if Alex wins this leg, we may well see a repeat of the last game.
85.
Where Hallie was 3-0 up, and I'm sorry if you are watching this, Hallie, I really am.
75.
I hate to keep banging on about it, but it was some match. Vita got a leg, 3-1. Hallie got a leg, 4-1. Vita won. Fast pace to this match. Alex a fast, furious thrower. By furious, I don't mean angry, I mean fast and furious. Matty a little bit more methodical, but I wouldn't call him slow by any stretch.
99.
Losing the entirety of the board. 133, so we'll see downstairs. Oh, yes. Well, we saw double 19 by Matty. 72 left. That leaves double 18, if I'm not mistaken. No, we leave tops. Okay. 110, treble 20. Well, it's possible. Treble 19 would have left bullseye. His third treble 1, and his 10th treble 20. Well, he got into a little bit bother when he needed tops last time. Oh, well, that's not terrible. That is not terrible at all. There you go. That is the Intermission route to go for 40. Forget double 10, double 10. Forget double top. Double 1, double 19. Alex Peterson may well do a do a Vita. Lovely use of the line for that third dart. The treble 20 couldn't quite see, but it did go in the treble.
100.
Well, Matty throwing consistently high. 16 of his darts at treble 20 have gone above the treble. 8 have gone below. So 1 out of every 2 darts that doesn't hit in the treble 20 go high. But if my math is correct, and it might not be right.
43.
If my math is correct, he's not hit a single one. He's hit 4 trebles. And I may watch it back and I may have missed one. But that's what my mathematics tells me. My vision tells me. There's a chance I've missed one, etc. But there you go. At least he's not hitting a single one regularly. 4 trebles by my recollection. Two treble 20s here. If he gets the, well, I was going to say if he gets the first, he'd fancy the second because his darts lay at a nice angle where they seem very inviting. You get one dart in the bed, it's inviting. This is a big ask, a very big ask. And he's gone the hard bit first. Not a bad way to go.
45.
Treble 20. Is that in the single? I think it is. Treble 20. Unlucky.
41.
You clattered into the wrong side of that low dart there. That's not ideal. Matty here on 112. Bullseye.
25 left. 87.
Wasn't far off at all. Treble 19. 20 leaves tops. Wow. He's done it again. This time not this time. It's on 39. Not too sure what's gone on there. He had 45. He's gone 13, doesn't he? Yes, that's exactly what's gone on. He's missed the 13. Talking of missing, Matty has missed that double 8. And Alex should have a couple of darts. Probably at 32. It's going to be exactly that.
It's just Alex.
Alex is back in. Break of throw. Alex now throwing to level things up. We have one cracking semi-final. Is this going to be an equally cracking semi-final?
85.
of a similar story to our first.
60.
Right, seems to come off there. 3 very nicely grouped darts. If they were an inch or 2 lower. 1 inch lower. 20.
41. 32. 41.
47 darts of Matty have got in the 20 segment, 11 in the treble, 26 high, and now 11 low.
98. 95.
Use the treble 19 from Alex, not quite on a finish. Matty looking to get down to one knee to treble, and gets one, needs to stay straight in that 151.
140.
Better, beautiful, beautiful stuff there. Stay straight, no thank you. I'll go another treble instead. All the ones.
12.
12 score there from Alex.
32.
20. Is that in? I don't think it is. 91 left. Treble 17 would have left tops.
37.
He's done well with that last dart.
91.
Work out exactly what he's got and what he's left. 20 is the answer to that question. And surely it's going to head to 4-2.
100.
By the way, have I mentioned that Vita was 4-1 down in the last game? I don't think I have. Last dart. And the last dart is what it takes. Some stuff there. FYI, Matty 69.17 his tournament average, averaging a little more than that today. Well, actually pretty much averaging it. Alex's tournament average 65.94, so doing a little better today.
60.
Matty's best is a 15 darter. 8 180s. And 86 is highest checkout, 30% on the doubles. A few stats for you to sink your teeth in. Matty just needs 2 more. Alex needs 4 more.
60.
No trouble there from Matty. Last 6 darts, all high of that treble 20 bed.
59.
'Little better, switching away, because he can't seem to find a decent line
84.
on those treble 20s. In fact, anytime Matty goes low on the 20s, he should probably switch, because he doesn't hit low very often.
98.
His swaying to the left and his low darting are pretty much identical. What I mean by that is he's hit the 5s the same amount of times he's hit 20 underneath the treble.
101.
He's disappointed, understandably. Treble 7 better than a single, I guess, if anything. Alex not really in range, so he's going to be back to,
32.
hopefully, if your name's Matty anyway, hopefully for you, put a dent in this 196 ton would be useful, ton 40 would be beautiful, ton 80 would be perfect.
60.
60, not ideal. I'll settle for that at this stage of the match. Treble needed here for Alex. And not that treble. Not that treble. So 6 darts, 136. A steady ton here would be useful. We wouldn't have got a steady ton. 129. 20 would leave 50.
86.
Exactly what has happened. If you can see above the 50, it says Matthias Ern. If it said Vitor C, then we're going straight for the red bit. But 18 we should see here. Or 10. Even tops. Double 10. That's a little awkward. Oh, he's moved. Got to think. Well, maybe that's why he's got to think. He's got it. 5-2. Matty. Hold of throw. Matty needs just one more leg.
41.
And then we'll know our final lineup. The winner of this play Vitor Charua. Is it going to be the old Classico? Vitor, actually from Portugal.
81.
Matty. That was his first high one, by the way, in my opinion. His first single one, in my opinion. I'm sure the Facebookers will correct me if that is not correct.
100. 26.
This reminds me of the old days when Live Darts Iceland was just starting out. We're playing Matty's Garage, which is very well at the dart. Everything. 4 players, usually the same players, invariably Matty, Hallie, Vitor, and Peter. Made 2 semi-finals, a third place playoff and a final. For bragging rights, practicing for
66.
Nordic and Baltic events. They'll still be on the Facebook. And it was this exact format, first to 6.
140.
Every now and again we'd have Alex Johansson joining in, and
100.
Pal Peterson, who played in the World Cup in Romania. This is for the match. Bullseye technically, but he doesn't need to worry about that. Double 10.
70.
Just have 3 darts at the double, so won't be too worried. Alex would love a 140 here. 1, 2, 3 now. Well, needs something, anything.
26.
26 is not really that thing he wanted. 3 bullseyes perhaps if he's back, but he might be. Double top for Matty. This is for a place in the final. Still for a place in the final.
Get shot on the match.
Matty
Okay.
shakes his head. He's going all right. He's all right. Richards. About 71 match his average. Just wonders with that. Let's get a couple of statistics, shall we? He led 3-0. Alex then won the next 2 to make it 4. So on the first 3 that he lost. Last average for Matty of 71.5. 5.1. Alex.
Quick break, 10 minutes until we play the game for the 3rd place, followed by the final.
Thank you, Matty. 3rd place playoff will be taking place in 10 minutes' time, and then the final will take place after that. Let's have a look at some high checkouts. 52 and 60, the top 2 for Matty. Alex took out 39, 40, 42. So that's the win. That's it. Let's go. Well, I'll be back very shortly in about 10 minutes' time when the action resumes. Thank you for watching. Go grab yourself a cup of tea.
Just a happening if there's any.
And we'll be back very soon for the third place playoff. Will be taking place between Hallie Ailson and Alex Peterson. A lot of money at stake, so it is still a big one to win. Both are going to be trying their very hardest. What's going to happen? I do not know. Alex may get a brilliant start. Just don't know. See you soon.
Ég vann þennan leik.
Hvor stand?
Og 6-2.
Gangi vel.
Takk.
Ja, we kunnen nog lite.
Við erum pási. Það er stórt skrifaður.
Ja, goed.
Það er ekki kast í minnaður. Ekki kast. Þakka þér.
Doe dat maar weten van ons. Hvaða leik? Ég veit það ekki. Það hver sem ekkert unnið það. Það verður annarkvæmt Vítor eða Matti. Það er alveg pottþétt. Og þriðja sætið verður annarkvæmt Alexsson eða allir sigur. Það var allir sigur.
Það er sko pabbi svo henni.
Það er ekki þetta með treyni þar að leysa komunar.
Var alveg.
Gangi vel.
Veit ekki. Ég var bara að prófa teikning í.
Já, það er
Hvað er því?
ekki.
En þannig?
Það er kassan.
Six darts.
Settar Halli stendur.
Here we go for the ball. Outside. 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 Holly starts the game. Game on.
Welcome back to live commentary with Live Darts Iceland. My name is Robbie Dove. We are in the third place playoff as we saw both of these players losing out to, I guess, the other Icelandic counterparts. This is finals night, and very shortly we will be seeing Mattias Örn Fredriksson and Vitor Charua
41.
playing each other. Well, we do hope we can bring you some entertainment on this one. Two cracking games, especially Matti and Vitor. If you didn't get to watch, sorry, I guess Halli and Vitor. If you didn't get to watch it, then I'd strongly recommend, after the conclusion of action, watching it back. It was the first game on this evening. Brilliant stuff. Vitor proving why he was top of the table. We then just had Matti and Alex. Alex played a decent game, had his moments, but Matti was pretty strong throughout.
39.
I enjoy taking some statistics about power scoring. I'll stop that for the evening now.
99.
But it was a little bit of fun. Alex in the stronger position here. Beautiful treble 20 there.
81.
I'd like to stay straight, leaving with 84, but we'll get a shot at 103. Let's see how much pressure he's going to be under. At the moment, not much. At the moment, not much.
68.
Last dart was, I'd rather not have had those two. 4 darts, so should have 6 darts here, you'd rather think. Might not need 6. Set it up nicely.
18 left. 85.
Find the double that he was after, double 18. So, and Halli needed 2 trebles there, so should we be back for double 9, Alex? That's I think where, I wouldn't say the game has let him down per se, but that was his weaker segment of the last game. Anyway, he's done well there to find a big 10, because when he wanted to split up, when he went straight for the awkward doubles last time, it caused him all sorts of problems. So, okay, he didn't hit it, but it's got the right way about it. Trebles 19. That leaves him with tops.
77. 78, sorry.
Oh, that was unfortunate. How unfortunate. I was right next door to where he was looking for, and it busts with the first dart in hand. And that, you don't get any closer than that. And you don't get any closer than that either. That was a steal. Alex will feel that was a steal. But that is the cruel reality of darts. Sometimes you can throw a dart so well that in the next game, if you do the exact same dart, it would go exactly where you want it. And sometimes it just doesn't work out for you. Only 1-0 down. Would have been useful for Alex there with the first leg and the breaker throw. So throwing to make it 2-0. But he's got to put it behind him. And I think he does. I think he's good at that. You can see with that first dart. And that third dart, he's not worrying about the last leg, which is the totally right attitude to have. Beautiful 1-3-7 there. Already. Despite the disappointment for that last leg. He's looking fancy in this leg. I did say, I totally forgot.
$138. $47.
Go on the Facebook. If you want to drop a quick message over on the Facebook live stream, feel free to do so. If I pick it up, I can pick it up. Alan asked me, are they playing in a bowling alley or arcade? Because it is loud. It is loud, I'll give you that. No, they are playing in Iceland's biggest shopping centre. And that was a nice visit from Hallie there. Lovely 140, but still not on a finish. Treble 14 or bull. Could have done either. Would have been acceptable. I do like the treble 14 because it's bigger than the bullseye. But there we go.
82.
Ben thanking us for our great darts. You're welcome. Erica is in Australia. Good eye.
28.
Feel free to drop a message, and if I pick it up, I may well do exactly that. Double 10. Double 10.
Game shot.
There it is. Beautifully strucken by Alex Manny Peterson. And he levels things up, putting that disappointment of the last leg behind him.
41. $123.
Lovely, lovely darts. 3 in the treble.
$72. $49. $41. $58.
Well, Alex looking like it's going to be down to a finish first. Hallie really needs a couple of trebles here. Not going to do so.
58.
Leg's not over by any stretch, but just one big treble here from Alex. Puts him in. There it is. Now he'll be disappointed with only one.
140.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Excellent arrows from both players. 18 ball. Well, I think that was going for the 18s. It just slipped. Yeah, treble 13 would have left 29. Yeah, it was just a slippy dart there. Big ask from Hallie, but very possible. 2 trebles needed, not any more. Though, on treble 20, treble 15 to lay up.
41. $20. $57. No score. Game shot Hallie.
And Hallie does take that third leg.
$47. $41. $81. $44. $83. $22. $27. $60.
Well, Alex, sorry I was a bit quiet there. Sorting out some housework, but all housekeeping rather than housework. But there we go. All has been fixed, and it is still 2-1 with Alex in the driving seat.
44.
Treble would be nice.
60.
No, but he did the important thing, staying straight there. Swaying over the left or the right wouldn't have left him a finish. Hallie, what can he do? A couple of trebles would be useful. 3 would be even more useful.
135.
Is it 3? I don't think he'll be overly disappointed, but there we go. Needed 2 trebles there, did Alex. And Hallie's going to need 2 trebles. Slightly different ones. Treble 20. Treble 19.
95.
Leaves everyone's favourite double 19. Oh, he's got the 5 off. These are some good arrows. Well,
80.
spoke too soon, I guess. Outer ball tops. Go on, Alex, show him how it's done. And this would level things up. 7. That leaves tops.
45. 63.
Double 5. Doesn't want to be messing around here. Wow.
No score.
Wow. Yeah, that must have been a slip. That must have just slipped out of Alex's hands. Because that was perilously close to busting. But forgetting that, nowhere near.
No score.
And what's going on there? That's obviously hit the double 13. And to go for double 6, who's been given a lifeline as Alex needs it. Double 10.
No score. Game shot. Hallig. $83. 60. 121. 60. 60.
Here we go by Alex. Another one. That looks inviting. Can he fill it up?
140.
Can't. He's a bit annoyed, but it's thrown well. That's not terrible. That's all right. I think he's annoyed because those two darts look so inviting. Third one looked like it was given.
41.
There we go. Up his darts. Ton here. Steady ton. That will leave him the back end of a 9 darter. 140.
100.
That's okay. That's okay.
$27. 60. 34. 56. 26. 20.
Well, it's all gone mad, hasn't it? It has all gone mad. Hallie can't find the double. Alex might only need one shot at the double.
Game shot.
And that's
Alex.
exactly what happened. Numerous misses there for Hallie. So it is Alex who pins one back, breaks the throw. 3-1 becomes 3-2. Are we going to see another lead lost? Are we going to see another tight game?
83. 60. 70. 43.
Alex really needs a treble here. He was in a good lead. He had a nice little lead, and a 140 would have done the world of good. But now it's just 50. Leads less than 50 now. In fact, Hallie takes the lead with that smashing 140. What a beauty.
58. 60. 97. 40.
Right, needs 100. He needs to find that treble.
58.
Can't seem to do so. Could be 6 darts here for Hallie. Certainly not going to be done in 3 now.
44. 43. 84. 55.
'Well, that's double 12. Yeah, he's going for double 16 there. It's a bit of a slip, and that is also a slip. This is double top, and this is to level things up. Double 10. Double 10, perfect marker. Well, he's moved over. I like the look of that line. He obviously didn't. Maybe it wasn't as good a marker as it seems from this angle. Clipped the wrong end of that dart. Wrong side of that dart. Double 6. Big moments in this match. Double 6.
Game shot Hallie.
And he's found it with his last dart. That's bottle. That's some composure. Takes some doing. Hallie now takes the 4-2 lead with another consecutive break of throw. Well, all honours even pretty much in this leg.
41. 85.
That 85 does put down Halley to a finish. It was a finish we saw. It was on this finish not so long ago.
99.
Alex also on a finish, a slightly nicer one as well. Treble 2019 would have left double 19.
41.
And he hasn't done well with that one, so it's really advantage Alex here. But behind him, the disappointment, treble 20, would have gone for the bullseye. Let me tell you.
44.
No, hang on. No, would have gone for the double 15, sorry, not the bullseye. What we're talking about, 110 is treble 20 bull, but unless you VT, you don't really go that route. Well,
74.
didn't set it up overly well until he hit that treble 18. Half started pounding treble. I thought maybe the treble 10 route was possibly, but he's gone the 14s instead. 34 to leave 32. Couldn't find double 16. Halley needs double 10. Most of these legs, it's just a matter of who actually hits the double. Everyone's being left down with doubles. Who's hitting them? Not Halley with those 3 darts. We heard a visible, audible from Alex. Those 3 darts, let me tell you, not far away at all. At all.
No score.
Halley can't find the madhouse, and Alex doesn't want to go into the madhouse. He wants to go low or pin it. It's not a good miss, but it's certainly not the worst thing that could have happened to him. Just reset, refocus.
No score.
3 unconvincing darts, to say the least. But you know, I'd argue you don't want to go into that single.
No score.
All sorts of issues like that happen. I guess hitting the madhouse is better than leaving it. Stupid as it sounds, but all around him now, that's the best thing that could have happened to him. Let off the hook many a time, but also let Halley off the hook many a time as well. So about right, 4-3. Now throwing to level things up. We have discovered this evening that having the lead means absolutely nothing.
Oh. 100. Seven. 59. 39. 48. 60. 98. 43. 120. 26.
Well, Alex seems to be overwhelmingly favourite in this leg. 200 the lead, to be precise. And he was in a position that wasn't particularly favourable, just doing some running repairs in the background. 20.88 will be the intended target. 2016 tops, perhaps, if he doesn't make that happen. Just doing some running repairs. And the wait continues. The bit that I'm supposed to fill, some filler. Remember, coming up afterwards, we have got the final of last year's Premier League. It's the 2019 Premier League, just being played in 2020. Treble 17, treble 13, that'll do nicely. And that won't, but he'll be back. He'll be frustrated he didn't get it, but he'll be back. 44 scored.
60.
Yeah, that's correct. 44 was scored. Did leave 32, 16. That leaves 16, but he'll be back. Another hit from Halley. He's really could have done. Can't.
Well,
Still got 3 more darts, but look what he's left. He's left what he left last time, and he hit this double 2 in some fashion. But he's still got plenty of time, but just needs to ensure that he gets to it.
45.
Well, he is now on a finish, is Halley, but it's far from a good one. And that's a much better effort than his last effort, much better. And honours are even. It's 4 legs apiece, first to 6. Anything goes. And he's left himself on 1-3 on his first down to the finish after that poor last leg. So he'll be looking to take the 5-4 lead. And And are we going to have our first deciding leg of the evening, of finals night? It's very possible.
59.
It's very possible. That was useful from Alex. That tapped him on the shoulder. It might be 16s here. 16s or 20s. 20s was the original route, but in recent times
Game shot.
we've actually seen the 16s used. But that's why Halley goes to 20s. He likes his double 16. The alternative to that is 16-16 tops. Triple 16 tops. Halley now effectively with the darts.
85.
And this is for the third place in the 2019 Icelandic Lengjudeildin
40.
Icelandic Premier League. And he's got all position. It was Alex who had the throw first in this leg, but even after that visit, Halley still
45.
the advantage. Not the best of visits there though, so it's just that one or two triple visit that could change everything. Well, look what Halley's on. Look what Halley's left. Wouldn't this be a way to take the third prize? Would be wonderful. 2 treble F20s leaves the bullseye. Alex miles away. So he'll have 6 stars at least. Only wants 3. Oh, and that's one of them. Here comes the second. Oh, and that's 2 of them. Bullseye for third place.
121.
Oh dear. We're so close, but yet so far. Big fat one.
81.
Well, that's 34 of the 49.
Game shot.
And that is game shot. Double 17, 7 4. Beautifully struck and well done, Halley. Halley's third place with a nice payout of 50,000 Icelandic krona. Alex, fourth place, 25,000. I wouldn't mind the 25 grand either. Beautiful stuff. Great game. Very well played by both. The main event coming up shortly.
We're gonna take a 10-minute break and then we have the final.
Yay.
Het is net even on, en dan zelf in. Hvað veitir að hér stóð inni?
First, second,
Gold, silver.
gold to silver.
Mati, Vítor.
Settu í fókus.
Settu
í fókus.
svona silfur, sýndu bara fyrst silfur, og segðu Mati. Svo gull, og svo settu Vítor.
Vítor wants Matti to have this, and Matti wants this.
Matti to have this.
First. Já. Ég þarf að sýndi fyrsta seti fyrst, sko. First here. The second.
Hvað sé?
Bátarnir eru ekki límdir inn, sko.
Ok.
Já,
Ef þú vilt að geta tekið út til flugju, sko. Þetta er svona beitt, sko.
þetta er mjög byggt. Hvað sagði ég? T...
Það var fyrsta sem ég sagði,
Það er Mati vinnur þetta báða. Ég held að það er vinning, sko.
Já, það var
Jæja, Andra, núna fáum við svo stafnir. Máttu við það? Þetta er mennir.
Well, we're getting perilously close, perilously close to our final. Both players warming up. Before we do get to the final, give me a little bit of time to have a look at some statistics from our last match.
Maður komið með svona álenda, vetta eða vetta.
Já. Ég er náttúrulega seint sem já. En það er alltaf laga. Vantar 90
There we go. It was Halley who averaged 57.3. Alex a little bit higher, 58.3, but it was Halley, of course, who took the win. It was 1-1 and 3-1 Halley. 2 Halley. It got very, very close, but in the end, it was Halley who just had enough power and took the win and 4th place. Now we see 2 of the veterans. Well, they're all veterans, really. Vitor and Matti just teeing up. Be ready to go very shortly.
Lengi með sendingin eða? Við erum að vera lengi með sendingin.
Nei.
Þetta var síðast að hún spilaði lengi í Helvetin. Það var mest spennandi sko þá.
Það datt það út?
Já.
Ég held að það sem dótti út fyrir í kvöld.
Ha?
Ég held að það datt út fyrir í kvöld sko. Kom strax inn á. Hittablásari?
So, final time. 6 starts. And Vitor goes for the ball first.
6 minutes.
We go for the ball. Outside. Matti starts. Game on.
Here we go then. 7 previous weeks of Icelandic darting action has all boiled down to this. It's a best of 11 501 between arguably the best 2 players in Icelandic darts at the moment, arguably.
21.
Matti has always been pretty steady, pretty solid. Had a great run early in the year. Vitor had decent runs in the latter stages of the year. Top of the Premier League, only lost 1 game. Still only lost 1 game. That was to Thorgeir Gudmundsson in the final week, ironically. I couldn't possibly split it. This may well be a 6-5 affair. And the next 45 minutes or so, we do hope to bring you some exciting action. I've got my eyes focused on this one. Hope you have as well. We're live from the biggest shopping centre in Iceland. And I think this is a live Darts Iceland first. I do not believe we've ever streamed from this location before. So all very exciting.
60.
It should be a bit of a cracker. Vitor the Grenade Charua, or Matti the Eagle Örn Fredriksson. Met up with Vitor, I've met him a couple of times, met up with him most recently in Iceland, and I think he throws with Scott Waite's darts. And they are, you know, they're not getting paid to discuss Scott's darts or anything like that, but they are a joy to throw. Soft, smooth, absolute joy to throw. Is that 2 in the treble?
135.
It was, and that was technically 3 in the treble as well. So we're getting off to a quicker start here than Matti. Matti's going to need some treble 20s.
55.
Well, that's left Vitor on a bogey. Vitor cannot do 166. So technically, especially if he gets a treble hit, Matti will be down to a finish first.
59.
Well, he is down to 1. It's a big un. It is a big un. Significantly easier than that 166.
58.
We've seen it attempted once. We saw the hard bit done. Well, I don't know which bit's the hard bit or not. 2 treble 20s we saw by Hallie. We're not going to see 2 treble 20s in this leg by Matti.
58.
For treble 18. I mean, he hasn't got the line, but he was throwing at that target before, so it's not the worst bit to be aiming for, but not to be done now. 40, so that leaves him 68. So he might be back, and if he is back, he should be back at something. Well, double, single 12. Oh no, Matti. Can't be missing big doubles in big finals. That he cannot be doing. 16 leaves the double. 8 leaves tops.
48.
And 20 leaves 20. Matti lets off the hook for his missed single. And should have 3 darts here at double top. Take the first leg. And can't find it, and has left that pesky double 5. It may be irrelevant now. Vitor, 3 darts. The target Matti just missed. And there it is, third dart in hand. We've seen a few third dart in hand successes on the doubles, haven't we? Matty couldn't find that first leg, so Vitor breaks and leads 1-0. A bit of a slow leg, must be said. Both averaging less than 60, but that's likely to change. Oh yeah, McIntosh, one of our Faroese players, he's put a link to the Tórshavn Open. It will be taking place 13th to the 15th of March. Looks like a bit of fun. Bit of a stoppage there, whilst I believe Matty completes some running repairs. There we go, all set, all ready to go. Wearing his lovely Win More shirt. As I say, either of these players yet to really take off. But just a couple of big trebles by either could set the record straight.
84.
That was a useful treble there from Matty. He'll have liked that. Vitor needs a treble, which he's got to get to a finish. Trying to stay there to leave 140.
100.
Sorry, tried to stay there to leave 100. And instead he scores 100 and leaves in 140. And well, 4 darts here. Sorry, 4 darts here. 6 darts here for Vitor. So a ton will be perfect. Can he squeeze one in there? Don't know if there's a path.
100.
Oh, there was. What a nice dart that was. And look at that for a setup. That is to take it 2-0. We'll be back for 40. Meanwhile, all Matty can do is pile in a bit of pressure.
95. Game shot to Vitor.
There it is. Confident dart by Vitor, who takes the 2-0 advantage. Slightly better leg than his previous one.
41.
And he backs up his break of throw with a hold of throw. Vitor Charua to Matthias Eden Fredriksson. 0.
41.
Nice. Another.
85.
If you're just wondering what's going on, what's this Lengjudeildin final? This is the Premier League final. Over 7 weeks, the Icelanders fought. And they finished a little before Christmas. I think in November they finished, or early December. And the top 4 in the Premier League were these two. Young Alex Peterson and Halli Ailes. Halli and Alex played the 3rd, 4th place playoffs. Halli taking the 3rd place crown with 50,000 Icelandic krona to go alongside that. Still a lot of money. Still like 450 quid. Not bad at all. Alex Peterson won quite a bit of money from this. Young Alex might help to lift his career. I mean, it's not groundbreaking amounts, don't get me wrong, but if he invests that into his career, it might only be a little bit, but it may come in useful if he wants to use Q school, or I don't think he's old enough to play Q school just yet. I think 16 is the cutoff. I'm not actually too sure how old Alex is, but he's only a young lad. That I do know.
100.
That was a nice dart there from Vito. If Matty can do the same, he'll be down to a finish. Beautiful stuff there. He'll be disappointed with the ton now.
85.
It has left to check out, but a rather big ask. That said, if he can get it, that might be what it takes to get his brain into gear. That being said, is he going to fill up to leave 7? I doubt it.
134.
Sense. Does make sense. Should be back for 2 darts at possibly tops. Matty can't take out 161. And if Peter does
5.
take this 53, he'll be halfway there. And showing exactly why he finished top of the Premier League. That leaves tops. He's been pretty good at tops the last couple of legs.
43.
And neither, as I've said this a couple of times already, I know we're only in leg 3, but neither have found their feet as of yet. Vita a little bit more so than Matty, who went for double-double there.
25.
76. He went 36 tops. But that is the risk. You miss the board completely and it gets you into all sorts of bother. That looks like a good guide. He hasn't moved. And it was a good guide. It was a really good guide. 2 well-thrown darts. 2-0 becomes 3-0. I don't think Matthew's not a panicker, so I don't think Matthew will start to panic just yet. But he'll be certainly thinking about it, because remember, that was a break of throw. So realistically, Vita holds here and it's 4-0. Tonight has proven us leads don't really mean much, but if you're in the final and you're 4-0 up,
46.
that's going to do something for your confidence, right? Smariland, I believe, is the name of the shopping centre we are broadcasting live to you from. Largest shopping centre in Iceland. It's a pleasure to be broadcasting from a new place. Oh, I don't know if that was at the bull or the treble. Equidistant between the 2 targets. And 2020, we're very much looking forward to more live darts, more competitions. Hopefully we'll bring you Nordic and Baltic again. At present, usual 40 there from Matty. At present, I'm not sure there's an Icelandic leg of the PDCMB, but we will keep you updated. I don't know if that's finalised as of yet. but I'm still sure we'll see some Icelanders on the tour. 5 Icelanders going to Q School, which is very, very exciting. Can one of them get a card? Even if not, still gives them chances to play on the Challenge Tour. They play the Challenge Tour, they get exposure. The PDC will start to know Iceland. Could 2020, 2021 be the year that Icelandic darts explodes to the mainstream? Possibly not. We certainly won't give up without a fight. Nice treble. Look for another. Is he switching? No, he's not. Matti, however, will switch if one of these darts goes in the treble. It's a good idea to switch here. And then back up again. He's thinking, he's got his thinking cap on. Oh, beautiful. And that proves perfectly. That was executed absolutely perfectly as to why you switched, I guess, second dart. I've seen Leighton Bennett switch first dart when he was similar. So no, I don't think that's a bad idea either, to be honest. But as long as you get that switch in, so he is thinking. Vita not on a finish, so Matti might not take this 164 out. Though wouldn't it be nice if he did? But he'll certainly look to get himself down to less than 100. 161 now. Lovely dart.
79.
He's down to under 100, so kind of job complete. Vito 140 here. Leave his favourites for his second favourite. I think is a 12s guy, is Vita. Well, at the moment he's not on a finish. 210.
70.
Beautiful last dart. What a last dart. Well, he's made a right hash of that, but he'll be happy. He'll not happy, but he'll be a little relieved that Vita is a long way back. 101 to be precise. 2 treble 19s. Would have left double 18s. Second time I've seen that attempted this evening.
53.
And Matti then 9, possibly. Just in the 9, so that leaves double top for his first leg on the board.
Game shot, Matti.
Matti gets his first leg on the board. It is a break back. So if he wins this one, he's only a deficit of 1. He'll still need to break Vita if he is going to win this match. But a deficit of 1 is significantly better than a deficit of 2 or 3.
100.
Oh, lovely. A decent opening from Matti. Brilliant opening from Vitor. Just telling Matti, oi, you can get your hundreds all you want. I'm going to better that. That being said, stay straight. That's the important thing. Oh, I mean, you know, 85's all right. Just got to stay straight. Staying straight does the world of good. 200s, 2 back-to-back hundreds would have been a very decent little scoring phase. 185. That's all right. It's all right.
45.
There you go. Both have scored 185 with 6 darts. Beautiful 2 trebles from Matti, looking to reduce the deficit to just 1. Well, it's not great. Look what he's left again. I think it was Vita. Vita was on 150. Yeah, Vita was on 150 last leg. Don't think any damage is going to be done with these 3 darts.
26.
Well, that's one of them. That's nearly 2. I don't think that's in. It wasn't far off.
94.
Does need a treble here, does Vita, preferably 2. Well, certainly didn't need that. Certainly not needing that.
45.
Matty then has choices. 16 for top seems to be a pretty Matty-esque thing to do. And that's exactly what his intention is.
Game shot.
And that's exactly what his execution is. That's 2 on the bounce now for Matty. Is he starting to ask questions of Vitor? Is he telling Vitor, I'm going to set, yeah, okay, you won the first 3, fine, you were halfway there, fine. I'm still here, mate. We very much have a game on our hands. Vitor 3, Matty 2. Who do you fancy? Let me know in the Facebook Live comments.
6. 85. 100. 100. 41. 100.
Couple of big trebles really necessary here for Vitor. Because Matty may well be about to make it 3 on the bounce. Opening stanza, Vitor. Middle stanza, Matty.
62.
We couldn't see Matty win 6 on the bounce, could we? First 3 to Vitor and then losing 6-3. I doubt it. But you never know. I think I said I put 6-5 past either of these players. Kind of looking that way now. The treble here, perhaps? Yes.
100.
Oh no. I thought they would. Forgive me, I thought they would. 116, though, not bad. Well, he's got 1 dart. Just the 1 dart. Maybe 3 more.
96.
1160, 419s for tops is not the worst way of going. The annoying thing is that nasty switch between 19s and 20s. But, you know, if you go for 19s a lot, it kind of doesn't guarantee you a dart at tops, but you play percentages, you're likely to get a dart at tops, as Matty showed there. 3 more at 10.
10.
20 leaves tops. 20 left tops. Just thinking about it. He's moving. Is it nerves? Is it this is a really big dart? Is it there's a slight blocker?
58.
Maybe a combination of all 3. That was a big opportunity there for Vitor. And this is a big opportunity for Matty. He desperately needs to level this up. Well. Double two, not easy.
8.
And that was an opportunity blundered. 3-all versus 4-2. I'd rather be 3-all than 4-2 down, that's for sure. Double 5. Will he be feeling the pressure here? Yes, he will. That being said, look what Matty is left on. Not the world's most convenient double. Well, that's personally the way I think you should do it. Work your way in. That's it. That's it. What a dart. Oh, what a dart. There was pressure on it. It was the madhouse. He's done well there. And it was a break of throw. 3-0 becomes 3-all. Anyone's game. And that was the first 180 of the game. Nice side being held up there. Is it the first 180 since our first match? I think it might be. I don't think we had a 180 in any of the middle 2 matches.
120.
That is not a bad response at all from Vitor. Not a bad response at all. He got 3 trebles, but one was in the treble 1. You saw, if you rewind that, you'll see the look on Matty's face after he didn't hit the treble. He was showing disappointment that he didn't hit the 9 darter. But he's got, I guess, second prize, 180 followed by 140. Only averaging the low 160 in this leg. He's on for a 10 darter here. On 10 darts, but won't be worried about that at all. He'll be happy that he's in pole position for this leg, and it's not much Vitor could have done. Averaging 89 for the leg himself is Vitor, which is pretty good.
40.
Matty was averaging 160, now 126. 128 rather. 116. 113 is not going to be done. 112 is not going to be done. Well, I made a bit of a hash of that because Vitor, not in range, but if he did get a 180 here, or a 140, just be reminding Matty that he's there or thereabouts.
97.
Nice last dart. Not enough. Not enough. So Matty should plod along. 92. What was that? 15 scored. 77 treble 19 would have left double 10. 56. Now that leaves top 20s back. He was doing so well in the leg, and he seemed to make a bit of a hash of it since, but he has left himself a double. 3 clear darts at said double with his opponent quite a way back. So, you know, you've got to do what you've got to do, you know what I mean? You know, you can only do what's there. You can only play who's in front of you. You can only work to the position and the situations that you're dealt with. 40 versus 164, I certainly know which I'd rather be on. And that's not a bad guide. And that was a bad guide. 19, 7, that leaves double 16. Going for the 19s and 7s area is quite a good idea as well. Just kidding me. You're a terrible darts player like I am, then you go for that general area, you'll hit one of them and you'll either leave yourself 20 or 32. So I think Matty's a slightly better darts player than I am. And by slightly, I mean significantly. He can go for whatever he wants. Double 16 then for 4 consecutive legs for the Eagle. To go within 2 of winning. And to take the lead for the first time in this match. Double 8 last dart. Double 8 last dart. Started off the leg brilliantly. Middle of the leg was mediocre. Pins that double 8 when he needs to. Everything's now with throw. He didn't like that, did he, Vitor? Didn't like that at all. Nor that. Nor that. Doesn't happen very often, Vitor. It does happen. Maybe stream you might see something like that from Vita. What a lovely dart. Matty has turned on Matty mode. Matty mode can last until the end of this match. Vitor, don't know how he's feeling. He hasn't played badly, but Matty has ramped up. His ability.
100.
Over the course of the last 4 legs. But it is Vita with the throw here. Matty could take advantage if he gets a decent score. 100, yeah, like this, or 140.
85.
85's all right. All right. Vita can still take or retain pole position if he trebles will be good. 1 treble will be all right. I don't know why he's switched. Maybe it's not the best line. It looks quite inviting, that, but
88.
he knows a little more than I do. I did beat Vita actually in the summer, but granted, I was like 301 or 201. I think I was on 201. He was on 501. Was streamed, but never published. He's a very good darts player. Not proud to admit, but just before PDC MB, there was like an open Icelandic darts tournament, and there was a player missing. They asked if I wanted to play. I played all right.
88.
Didn't win a leg. I couldn't finish, but I got to finish. I just couldn't finish. Very disappointing. 160 for Matty, 140 for Matty, 135 for Matty.
32.
128 for Matty. Vita needs to leave finish here. 140. If he gets 2 trebles will be brilliant. Absolutely. Needs 1 treble minimum.
60.
He's not even on a finish. 6 darts here for Matty. Will he go 18? I'm guessing yes. I'm guessing he's not even worrying about Vitor. But some of the pros you see now, no, that now he's thinking. He's thinking hard. And he's got his darts brain on. Because I was going to say, some of the pros you see, treble 20, double 4, when their opponent's not on a finish, doesn't need to worry about leaving the bull, doesn't worry about going for the bull, leaving it, nothing like that. He's left himself 50. Vitor could leave himself 40 if he can stack one on top of that single.
100.
Can't, but 80 is the next best prize. If this was Vita throwing, he would go for the bullseye. Matty will go 18. Matty will go 10. I keep saying that.
Here.
Matty is a tops boy.
Game shot. Mate.
Matty pins double 10. Yeah, please remind me next time Matty's on 50. He's a tens boy. It's not a Anyway. Anyway. Look at the situation now. I suggested, is there any physical human possibility that Vita would win the first 3 legs of the match and then win none of the next 6? It's very much on. Matty with the throw. Matty with 2 big trebles. Panic stations may start to set in. Needs another desperately.
83.
He got a treble. It wasn't what he was after. Music to the ears of the eagle. 100 will be fine. Well, 123 will be fine. 83 will be all right. He'll take that.
43.
43, not ideal. Not ideal, but in the situation, not terrible. Vita, I want to see another couple of legs. I do. I'd like to see an 11th and final leg shootout. I think we're both deserved. Matty has started out slowly, and he's ramped up his capabilities over the last 6 legs, 5 legs, 5 and a bit legs. Oh, isn't that inviting? Matty's good at that. He's good at pinning his opponent down right when he's at his weakest. And I semi-fancied a ton 80 there. not heaps Vita can do. There really isn't. I mean, 180 is never a bad idea, let's be real.
55.
5 ain't going to do him much good. 3-2-2 plays 2-3-3. Steady on. Downstairs. Because of the odd number, fair enough. 2-1-4 remain. Oh, beautiful.
99.
1-3-4. You don't often see 99 score when it's not a 1-6-3 or anything like that, but there you go. 1-3-4.
100.
Matty having arguably the best leg of the mat. Well, yes, so far. I mean, he had a good leg, when he got that 1080, but in the end, it kind of frittered away. He still got the leg on 888, but it took him a while. 130 left. Treble 20, 129 now, downstairs perhaps.
62.
And yeah, he got the treble there, lovely stuff. So, Matty, is he going to go the treble 20 route, or is he going to go the 16s route? Vitor. Will he end his campaign on a 140?
100.
No, he's left to 100. Well, he's scored 100, should I say. So he's on a bit of a decent 3-darter on the possible bullseye. Matty's gone the 16s route, so another one of those. Does leave double top. Not a million miles away from the treble there, but double top Matty for the game shot and the match. And he's just one match dart gone big. Vitor has lost the last 5 legs. Can he win on the bullseye? Needs treble 18. Cannot do it. May go bull anyway.
54.
No, head up there. Double 10 then for the Eagle to soar high, to fly high, and to be champion of the Premier League. And the Eagle has done exactly that. Many congratulations to Mastias Richardson, who strips Vita's title of him and wins the 2019 Lengjudeildin Premier League final. Really, really impressive stuff. Stellar stuff. Lost the first 3 legs, then won the next 6. He's delighted with himself, as he should be. And 100,000 Icelandic krona is on his way. Thank you very much for joining us. Lengjan, I think, were the name of the sponsor for this tournament. Thank you for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. I have certainly enjoyed taking part from the commentary box. I hope you have as well. Really, really decent entertainment, of course, of Icelandic darting drama. Matthias is our winner. Vitor Sanoa is 2nd place. Ali Ailes 3rd place, and Alex is our 4th place. Congratulations. I guess we'll see you very soon. Camera is moving. Are we going to do an interview?
Mátt vera þarna. Þarna? Já. Það bara þegar við séum í kameru.
Well, I believe this is our presentation. They've rehearsed this before. Matti presenting the check to himself. That's Ingibjörg, president of Icelandic Arts, and she'll be presenting the 100,000 Icelandic krona to Matti.
Made by VHE.
VHE.
What does that mean?
Beautiful trophy.
Stand for.
It's better from Sweden.
Allies. Thanks for watching, by the way.
Please subscribe.
Like, share, follow. When we get 10,000 followers on Facebook, we will give away a brand new set of the new MVG darts.
Woo!
Exciting stuff.
Hit
Michael
that
sponsored by
follow button.
Winmore now. You heard it there first. Bjarnason and Magnus Dottir, you can see on shot. Are we waiting for the award ceremony, or are we all done? I do not know. I'm just the commentator. But yeah, thanks for watching. Do subscribe, as Ingi Björk said.
So to the
And
award ceremony, in second place,
there you go.
he gets 75,000 Icelandic kroner and the silver darts, Vitor Serua.
Takk fyrir.
Here you go. And you also
The
get
spare stuff from Sweden. We don't the one.
Cheese.
Smile in the camera.
What an award ceremony. Well done,
and now you
Vitor.
can practice darts.
Yeah.
When you're on the toilet.
Yeah.
Númer 2.
Númer 2 í þetta skiptið. Þannig að nú áttu númer 1 og númer 2.
And the winner of úrvalsdeildin í pílukasti, he gets 150,000 Icelandic kroner and the golden dart, Mattias Örn Friðriksson.
I think I told you it was 100,000 krona. 150. Well done,
And it's
Mattias.
He's from Sweden.
Cheese imported from Sweden.
Wow.
Swedish cheese as part of the prize. Many congratulations to Matti. Well done to all involved. Great
That's
good fun, good
Thank you
entertainment.
for watching.
Give it off.
Vitor, you're on Twitter.
And thank you, Robbie, for doing the job you do.
Yeah.
Pleasure. It's
Remember
good
to
fun.
subscribe, like, share, and I see you next time.
Follow.
We'll be better. We'll be better.
Follow Vitor T180. No. The Grenade 180.
Tea Grenade 180
D Grenade 180. Come on.
on Twitter.
Just look up Vitor Serua.
Yeah, Vitor Serua on Twitter.
Yes.